Ni siku nyingine tena mmekutana katika kipindi mkipendacho cha Stadi za Kazi ambacho hurushwa kila siku za Alhamisi kuanzia saa 10:30 jioni hapa ITV. Kukuongozea kipindi hiki mimi ni Amani Suleiman pamoja na
Ale Zuri. Na sasa ndio tukaone watoto wa shule wakifanya stadi zao za kazi kwa kupitia mikono. Karibuni.
To learn about making charcoal using papers. In order to make these charcoals, you are supposed to have the following materials. We need papers, water, a perfect day for sunlight, we need socks, and also we need a stove. And in order to know that this charcoal made from paper is working, we prepare food. We are going to fry eggs in order to know if the charcoal made from papers is working. So class, who can tell me the materials used to make charcoal from papers? Who can tell us? Yes?
Water.
Yes.
We need papers.
Yes.
Stove.
Stove. Yes. Socks. Clap hands for one another. So the following, I'm going to write for you on the board the materials used in making what? Charcoal from paper. Materials used to make charcoal from papers. I said we need what in order to prepare this? Yes? Water, salt, stove, perfect day for sunlight. So these are the 5 materials we need in order to prepare charcoal made from papers. We have papers, water, socks, stove, and a perfect day for sunlight. So I will invite your fellow students to show you what they've prepared for us. Welcome.
Hi, welcome to Fountain Gate Academy. Feel at home. I'm Joel Goodluck Lusingu. I'm in Standard 5 Cheetah. We're going to show you how to make charcoal from paper. Before I start, what is charcoal paper? Charcoal paper, it's charcoal made by using paper. If you want to make charcoal paper at home, you'll need the following equipments. You'll need papers, water, you'll need socks, and you'll need a perfect day for sunlight. This is how it's going to work. He's going to do it practically, and I'm going to do it theoretically. The following steps. Step number 1, tear the papers. This will take a long time. We're tearing them into small pieces. We're tearing them so that they can become soft. Tear them fast. So let's start with step number 2. Step number 2, put them in the water for 3 days. We tear the peppers in order for them to be soft so that we can squeeze them well. As you see my fellow pupil cutting the peppers, he's cutting the peppers in order for them to become soft so that we can squeeze them well. And you have to tear a lot of papers. They are very important. And I'm going to help him. And that's step 1. We need to tear a lot of papers in order the charcoal paper to be in a complete form. We're done tearing, and my fellow pupil here will soak them in the water in order for them to become soft. You have to soak them in the water, step number 2. Then you have to leave them for 3 days. Step number 3, remove the papers from the water. Take more, take more. Squeeze them. And step number 4, you need a sock. Put it inside a sock. Squeeze it again in order for it to obtain a round form. Remove the remaining water out of the sock. Remove the paper out of the sock. so that you can see if it obtained a round form. Good first. Have to remove the paper out of the sock so that you can see if it obtained the wrong form. Step number 5, we're going to go outside and put it at the sun in order for it to dry. Put it at the sun in order for it to dry for 3 days. After 3 days, when it's finished drying, it will turn into this. It's hard. We have seen the steps, and now most of you are wondering, why do we do this? We do this to preserve the environment. We preserve the environment from deforestation, which leads to desertification, which leads to hunger, which leads to diseases, which leads to orphanage, and finally leads to poverty. Also, another advantage, when we use charcoal from paper, our hands don't get dirty. But when we use real charcoal, our hands get dirty. Another advantage, charcoal from paper, it's cheap. You can even make it at home, and you can sell it for income. Most of you are wondering, do charcoal papers work? I assure you, they work. And to prove it, we're going to prepare a meal. We're going to prepare eggs. We'll need the stove and also the charcoal paper. We'll need the eggs, and we'll need salt.
Thank you, Arthur and Joel, for teaching us how to make charcoal from papers. The following are materials which we can use to fry eggs. We have a stove here, we have our charcoal here, as you can see, and also we have a pan, we have eggs. So these are the material which we can use to fry what? Eggs. But we are not only this charcoal paper can cook anything at home. But here we are using only eggs because our time, so we are going to only to fry only eggs. But at home you can boil beans using this charcoal made from papers. You can boil also tea. You can also cook your bananas. You can fry even chicken, anything. So this charcoal made from papers can cook anything at home. As for us, we are going to fry for you eggs. I'm going to cut the eggs. Then I'm going to put my pan. on the stove. After that, I'm going to add a little salt. I'm going to add some oil before boiling the eggs. Then I'm going to wait till the pan. One among disadvantages of using charcoal peppers, you are advised to use it outside from your kitchen in an open environment, because when used inside the kitchen, you can see we have a lot of smoke. So the whole kitchen will have a lot of what? Smoke. So you are advised to use it in an open space outside of the what? Of the house. But it's so good because it's so cheap. What you're supposed to do is, when you see peppers around your home, collect them, then you do the whole procedure that you have been taught, then you're going to get what? This charcoal pepper. Have you understood? Yes. Have you understood? Yes. Have you understood? Yes. So I'm going to test if so we wait till the pan gets a little bit of cold. So I'm going to put what? The eggs inside the pan in order to fry it. So I'm going to fry the eggs. I'm going to put them inside the pan. As you can see, the eggs are starting to fry. Okay, students, in case you want to see and to prove if this charcoal made from pepper is working, can you come, all of you here, and see from yourselves, please? Can you see now? Yes. Can you see the eggs is burning? Yes. It's frying. Can you see? Can you see our charcoal made from pepper? Yes. Can you see that it's working? So, using this, why are we using this? We are educating the society that cutting trees is not good in what? In our society. Cutting trees is not good in our society. In case you want charcoal, you can collect peppers. We have a lot of peppers which pollutes our environment. So, we can use peppers and we can make what? Charcoals. Have you understood, class? Yes. If you get something from this? Yes. So you're advised to advise your parents and your other fellows to use charcoals made from peppers instead of what? Wood charcoal. It's not good. As you can see, my hands are not dated. From what? From the charcoal. But when you use our normal charcoal, you can date also your what? Your hands. And it's also very, very cheap. While we use this charcoal made from peppers, we can solve a lot of things in our society. And those things are, when we cut trees, we can get droughts. When we cut trees, we can also get what? Desertification, in which can lead us to what? To hunger, which is not good. And also, it's not good in cutting trees, because when it leads us to hunger, we can get a lot of what? Diseases, because we will lack landfall. So when we lack landfalls, what can we get there? What can we get? Yes? We can get droughts. And drought will cause death. Do you want to see your parents dying? No. Do you want to see your parents dying? So you are supposed to use charcoal made from papers. As you can see, it's what? It's working. You can see, it's what? It's working. So I'm going to turn my eggs. Do you want to test my egg? Yes. You want to test? Yes. See if it's working? I think it's already done. Can you go to your seat and sit down, please? Our eggs, which we fried them, are already done. So I'm going to invite Arthur and Joel, our fellow students who taught us the step of making charcoals made from papers, to taste to see if the eggs Joel and Arthur, welcome. Is it tasty? Taste you, Joel. Is it tasty? So, today our discussion ends here. Do you all understood the subject? Yes. Have you understood the lesson of today? Yes. Are you going to practice this at home? Yes. Okay, our lesson today is over. Thank you for listening. Our lesson concerning charcoal made from papers is over, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Madam Susan. Dear viewers, thank you for watching on how to make charcoal out of paper. Thank you.
Ni matumaini yetu utakuwa umejifunza kutokana na kipindi chetu cha leo cha Stadi za Kazi, au sio Aleni?
Ndio.
Mpaka hapo tumefika mwisho wa kipindi chetu cha Stadi za Kazi. Wiki ijayo tutakuandalia kipindi kizuri kama cha siku ya leo. Mpaka siku nyingine, asanteni na kwaherini.
Kwa maoni na ushauri tuandikie kupitia info@itv.co.tz.
ITV pia inapatikana kupitia satellite, Intelsat 906, frequency 3643 MHz, Simborit 8545, Mega Simbo FEC 23, polarization horizontal.
ITV Super Brand Afrika Mashariki.